Traders, hello. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas for tomorrow if you do celebrate the holiday, or happy holidays if you don't, but you've obviously got a holiday. I actually will be working during the day, but I've got morning with my partner for breakfast, and then I'll have dinner with my family. So get the pleasantries out of the way, guys. The title here will be pretty much as you see, minus the spelling error. Pardon me, it's been a big day for me today. A lot of sun. It's pretty hot in Perth, but it's going to be brokers for day traders in Australia. So not stock traders, not investors, because that's a little bit easier. To be honest, you can use like Commonwealth Bank, ComSec. You can do that for investments portfolios. We're not talking about that. So this will be up on Profitly. This will be up on YouTube. And a big issue that I've had with this other gentleman, and I'll bring this thing across, is that we were trying to find, and he actually put this together, and he's said I can share it to the community, the trading community, anyone else looking to get into trading in Australia. Congratulations. If you become successful, you're on the road to freedom to, do really what you want. But this gentleman, Johnny, props to Johnny, he's done a lot of work, a lot of emailing, a lot of calling, just to try and get to the bottom of things, because Australia is different than America. And I apologize, to European countries and everything, and people in South Africa and whoever else watches the channel, and I appreciate that. But I do have a suggestion for European clients as well. But this is it's going to be for Australian clients who are looking to day trade. Okay, so what we address is sub $25,000 USD accounts, and then over $25,000 accounts. So do I have an account with any of these people? No, I don't. Johnny does have an account with SureTrader, and I'll go into the details. It won't be a comprehensive breakdown because I don't really know a lot about day trading enough. I've never really, held an account properly. I had an interactive brokers account briefly. I haven't done a live trade, so I don't know the ins and outs of executions of this broker, this and that. But obviously, if they're not good, we're going to know about that. Johnny looked into details about that, reviews. He was like 4 days straight. Anyway, so this is what I'll start with. I'll start with the interactive brokers. Tim mentions it in his brokers recommendation. A lot of respect to Tim, but that's really, the video is for US clients. Okay, so, and I don't know the proportion of students that are US. I'm assuming a lot because he only does US conferences, but he's an ambitious person, so maybe one day he reaches out, does a conference in Australia, because there are a lot of traders here. Anyway, and it's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Sydney. Anyway, okay, guys, straight to it. Interactive brokers. Okay, this is what they said to Johnny. Australian accounts is a cash account, which means you can't short the stock. If you make a day trade and close that day trade, you can't trade again with those funds, including your own equity, until it's cleared, which takes 2 days. And I hope that makes sense. But you can open a trade straight after you just close the trade until 2 days later. Okay, so there's not that much flexibility. Now, I asked Johnny if, now, with interactive brokers, I'm aware that they have a $3,000 minimum to be able to buy stocks or, day trade in general. And I did use that platform, and it was not too bad. And also, there is 10,000 limit to short stocks, but apparently that's not the case. Now, I asked John if he inquired if that was, if you have over $25,000 US, will this sort of be different? But this is what they've said. So it's only is a cash account for Australian clients. So correct me if I'm wrong, viewers. If there is an individual trading with interactive brokers and it's going well for you, please let us know. Guys, Australian traders, please, let's help each other out. Okay. I believe there are a lot of traders out there. Most of them are probably reclusive, which is fair enough. I'm pretty reclusive as well, but I find it helpful just to share my experiences and, help people on their journey, because it's very easy to buy educational material and then think, I can learn. Now let's start, not making money, but practicing executions, because stocks a trade is actually, $240 Australian a month. So, and you're not making money. You're learning, but, to me, that's not cheap. So it would be good to know that there is a broker out there that you can use. But I'll go into details if you have under 25,000. You still have options as well, but those were the issues with interactive brokers as well. So you have PDT as well if you're under 25,000. Anyway, let's get to it. I apologize if I'm rambling a little bit. I'll try and make this as quick as possible. So NAB, that's one of the major banks in Australia, do have a margin account to trade international. John looked into it. Obviously, with a bank, it's going to be a bit of a process, and it's a long process to place a trade. But it's called NABTRADE IRESS VIEWPONT. What a mouthful. And again, if anyone's using a bank I know ComSec, I've done that before. I hold shares in a portfolio as more of an investment that I inherited. So I won't really go into details about that, but they're not going very well at all. I mean, they're not going terrible, but it's in my best interest to probably keep holding on to them. They're not losing money, but it's boring and shitty. So in ComSec don't do international stuff as well. So I looked into that. Anyway, okay, let's go to the next one. SPEEDTRADER. Now SPEEDTRADER, I believe, have 30,000 minimum as well. But look, so John chatted to SPEEDTRADER. He tried to get in communication with everyone because one of the criteria that's important is customer service and being able to talk to someone and get some answers, and having that point of contact is very important to know that you don't have issues with withdrawals. Withdrawals is the main thing. Okay, you don't want to sign up to someone who's not credible. Okay, anyway, so chatted SPEEDTRADER, and they were really rude and kept asking me, am I done with questions? Which isn't a good sign. You don't know who this man is who's calling you. The site lacks info on everything, and the site is owned by the sister broker of SureTrader. Same guy, started both brokers. Nothing but bad reviews on the net about SPEEDTRADER. I had a bad feeling just chatting to them. Again, guys, if you're using SPEEDTRADER, I actually know another gentleman in Perth who recommended me SPEEDTRADER, but he was more of a Forex guy, so I don't know how much, and very, very wealthy. So who knows? They might be treating people differently, probably. But that was the feeling that he got from SureTrader. So, lacking a lot of information is bad, because if you have a good platform, if you have a good product, you want to tell people that's good. So that's SPEEDTRADER. All right, LIGHTSPEED. This is a bit of a highlight, so I'm going to go into details about this. I've not been paid to say this or anything. Why would anyone again pay me on such a small channel as well? So I'm keeping it real, keeping it gun barrel straight with everyone here. This was just the analysis and the research that Johnny did. Okay, and feel free to go to Kangaroo Trade is his handle as well. He is a day trader from Perth as well, guys. So, and by the looks of a couple of videos, he's made some pretty good trades. All right, so LIGHTSPEED, they can definitely do an Australian account, and they're based in New York. Won heaps of awards, very extensive website, and were very helpful and professional. They said you'd be able to walk through everything, which is great. That's really good, because this is obviously 25 minimum, and you're probably thinking to yourself, wow, that's a lot of money. Scott, are you even in? And I could get an account. Within a couple of days, I could make that happen. But you don't really want to do that until you know how to trade properly. And I would say I'm not an absolute raw beginner, because I've done trading Forex in the past, and I understand risk management, but I'm definitely a raw beginner really to stock trading. So I want that to be pretty clear. All right, and they've got many trading platforms available. The main platform is complex, but is rated one of the best. So at this stage, they're winning the race again to 25,000 USD minimum for margin accounts, which is standard. Okay, would I be using margin? Maybe a little bit. That's maybe 2 to 1. I'm fine with that. All right, TradeStation. 1 second, guys. What was it? I got up at 4:30 today after about 4 hours sleep. Worked athletics training. We had like a European style Christmas thing where we had like Christmas Eve. We had a dinner, and I take care of the cleaning. And it was fondue. It was this. It was that. Took care of it though. So I'm That's a strong coffee too, like a thick paste nearly. TradeStation. All right, this is another broker based in the US. So if you're trading penny stocks and US stocks, they're probably going to be based in the US. Okay, that's just how it goes. All right, anyway, so they're called TradeStation. They're based in the US and they seem very professional. I chatted them. Their minimum is 2,000, but you still need 25,000 to avoid PDT. Okay, and I think that's, you can do 3 trades in a 5-day period or a 4-day period. Again, I apologize for that, and I'm new to this whole concept. Relatively, it's only been nearly 6 months in trading, and I know some people 6 months in are like experts and whatever, but I take a little while to get knowledgeable and understand concepts. So, and I haven't really done extensive research into brokers. I just sort of interactive brokers. That's what Tim recommended, but there is more to it. Could he have done an extensive broker review? Maybe. But he's a busy guy, so we'll do it for him. How about that, Tim? Short trader. Okay, so these have been mentioned, and this is now under a cloud of non-PDT, and you need less than 25,000. So there's going to be a disclaimer here, guys. I'm not recommending you use this. If you have a big account, you want something that's properly regulated. This is for, and Johnny has been using this for 18 months, hasn't had any issues as well. So I'm putting myself out there. He's a straight shooter. I've been talking to him for some time now. So, and short trader, the reviews aren't too bad. Okay. Again, if you have a horror story, please let me know, and we can discuss that. Okay, because I'm probably leaning towards using short trader to start off with. I was going to use interactive brokers, but as I trade more, I sort of realize that the PDT thing, I don't really want that, because it's going to hinder my learning. Because the more trades I do, I won't be doing a whole lot of trades, but at least one a night. There's enough opportunities there that there's going to something arise. Not like a home run trade, but I really want like 100, 200 trades under my belt before I would progress to a big account. That's just me. The more you do something, the better. You don't want to just jump to the $25,000 account. Anyway, all right. So there's been no problem with the service. I love their platform, TRADESTATION Pro. And again, Google search TRADESTATION Pro. You can do a demo account, I believe. It might be a 30-day expiry. I don't know if you probably need an account though, but again, there's probably videos out there on YouTube. Johnny said it was really good to use. And again, it's the same platform they use on Wall Street for high frequency trading executions. They're very fast. I've been using it for 18 months. Good fast executions is what you want, guys, as a day trader. And I'm talking quick entries and exits, few minutes. That's what I like to do. So that again is a bit of a disclaimer. Okay. And I apologize for the structure of the video. Johnny sent this to me, fully finished on Friday. I didn't get a chance yesterday, and again, that was my day today. And I'm working tomorrow, worked all day today. But there's really a gap with information to Australian traders. That's where I'm from, so that's sort of what we focused it on. But LIGHTSPEED, I have an interesting article. They're probably available to European users as well, guys. So European watchers, please check them out. Again, US guys, you've got a few more options. And Tim has made that video. I'll try and link that as well for, US traders. And it's the same though for you guys as well. You need the 25 if you want to avoid PDT, but use, like a regulated broker. So LIGHTSPEED in the end came out on top. By far the US-based, big popular broker amongst pro traders in New York. Great platforms, great customer service. Minimum 25,000 for the no PDT rule. Minimum $25,000, 4-to-1 leverage, insured, good reviews. So that's LIGHTSPEED. Okay, that was the conclusion made by Johnny. Right, again, I'll look into this too, but no one's ever going to be perfect though. You have to remember that. So that's important, but this was looking like the best candidate. TradeStation, second option, US based, good platform, good customer service, minimum 25,000. Or if trading less, or with the no PDT rule, if you've got to have the 25,000 as the minimum. You need more than that really if you're going to make a trade, because you're less than 25 once you've actually opened the trade. So, or trading less than 2,000 at minimum. Okay, a 4-to-1 leverage, insured, good reviews. So you can start trading with $2,000 US. All right, under 25,000, no PDT rules. Short trader, $500 minimum. Okay, so they are based in the Bahamas. And if you've got only Commonwealth Bank credit cards, you can't actually make a deposit with the credit card. Commonwealth Bank refuse. So you've got to do a wire transfer. To do a wire transfer, I found, it will convert to euros. So I mentioned this in other videos. I was going to open a short trader account, but there were quite a few headaches. And I was like, you know what, I won't, but it's very important to get familiar with the platform as well that you'll be using later on. And they use similar platforms than LIGHTSPEED as well. So very low insurance, only 1 million. So if anything goes wrong, kiss your money goodbye. So that's important to know, and that's been mentioned, guys. Okay, so that's what you're getting with Short Trader. Good customer service, great platform and app. 6-1 leverage, dodgy reviews, but probably by people who have no idea about trading. That's, they'll take your money. And if you're a bad trader, you're going to lose your money on any platform. So that's important. And they have high fees than others. TradeZero, exactly like Short Trader, and also based in the Bahamas, guys. So similar structure. Okay. Again, I wasn't given details, but probably very easy to find out about TradeZero as well, because they're going to be competitive with Short Trader. All right. The opinion here, and I agree with it, start with Short Trader, build up some profits, practice, save with a small account, then graduate to a big, legit US account. And LIGHTSPEED and live happily ever after. At least until you get a Lamborghini Hurricane. Even better. Neighbors would probably prefer Hurricane than the sound of Hurricane flowing down the street. Alright, so Rob Libson, business development customer service, main man at LIGHTSPEED Network in New York. He was super helpful to John. And he said if any of the US from Australia signed up in the future, he would personally walk us through the whole process of account applications. That's what won LIGHTSPEED over. Guys, going the next step. Not like SPEEDTRADER, non-interactive brokers who are just like, F you, take your money, poor service, poor routine on the phone. F that, man. F you. Okay, I'm trying to swear less, but, it's a process. So, okay. Anyway, so software demos and everything else you need, including platform training. This guy was very helpful, and it's full bottle on potential international clients wanting to trade US penny stocks. All right, and there's an article here for European traders, and we can go through it. My eyes are starting to hurt. More coffee. Woo. I was going to do something. That was it. That was the conclusion, guys. Okay, anyway, so LIGHTSPEED trading. It's back in 2011 though, but they acquired Line Brokerage International in Ireland. So they have European outreach as well, guys. Okay. Long-term growth opportunities for investors in Europe. Okay. Bam. That's what you want to see, guys. That's what you want to see. Take care of the European brothers and sisters out there as well. Alright, so that's the link provided. I'll put this all in the description section. It's going to be big. It's going to be, in Profitly as well, guys. Check it out. It's a 20-minute video. I apologize, but brokers for day traders in Australia, that is the conclusion. Please feel free to leave a comment. Give your thoughts, okay? I would prefer constructive criticism. If you've got something bad to say about a broker, I count that as constructive criticism. If you're just some blow-in who's just like, F them, look, we're trying to help people. So, be civilized. But the internet's full of crazy people. So, I don't get a lot of comments, which is probably a bad thing, because when I start getting hate, I know it's, popular. But that's the video, guys. Watch list will be coming out tomorrow. Well, it's Christmas Day tomorrow, so things are closed. Forex though, I'll be making a Forex video, guys. because Asia doesn't really celebrate Christmas. So we'll see with the Aussie yen open buy trade and the Aussie dollar sell trade. So we'll see how it goes. Guys, good night. Thank you for watching. Hope this helped. All right, bye.